good, YouTube? It's your boy No Saba Kid. I've been asked so many fucking times to make an Xavier Wulf type beat. So you know what I'm doing today? I'm getting close to the mic and saying I'm making an Xavier Wulf type beat. We're gonna get right the fuck into this shit. I made a melody that is super dark. I'm gonna explain exactly how I did that, and then we're gonna just create from there, see what we get. So the first thing I did, I don't ever fucking use Analog Lab, but I was trying to like be different and shit. You know how we try to be different and shit. So I found this 23 Celesta preset, super fucking repetitive ass melody. That's what we got right here. Shit sounds dark as fuck, I know. So it's a little bland, right? I want to add a pad. I want to make it sound a little darker. So I'm gonna open up Omnisphere. I'm not being different right here, but worth the 500 fucking bones, bro. It's just beautiful as fuck. If you're looking for a plugin that has it all, this shit. Just listen to this. We're just gonna layer it over the note we already have right here. The reason I'm doing this shit and we're putting this on D sharp is because this is the root note. And we're just gonna play this bitch all the way throughout. So this pad. Gonna slowly bring it up till we like how it sounds. You hear that difference? It just adds that fucking darkness to it. We don't have the semitones, but this pad sounds dark as fuck. I'm gonna open another instance of Omnisphere just to see if we could add anything else, because I know it's up like to too repetitive kinda. But maybe in the end I could switch up the drums, it'll get rid of that shit. So Omnisphere one more time. Let's get some actual fucking textures now. View all Omnisphere. Keeping this bitch in D. Or D sharp. Look at this, look at this. Hold up. Just the volume. And that bitch to the right. Instance. Now that we have all the sounds that we need, we're gonna route this shit to a mixing bus. What that means is we're just getting all the sounds we have and we're putting it on one track so we can manipulate all that shit with any effects that we want. Now they're all attached. You can turn it off and on. I do RC20 and I put it on one of the vinyl presets just to blend everything together, because you're putting the same effect, so it's gonna make everything sound more fucking tied in and glued together. Remember, I like going to 90 B. About. Gonna get rid of any harsh frequencies that I think are here. So this bell is going a little higher. Just gonna lower it a little bit, tad bit. You know how it goes. If you're new here, we always start with the hi-hats. It just somehow subconsciously tells your brain where everything else fucking goes after that. So we're starting with the hi-hats for my Ashes and Echoes drum kit right here. That's all I'm gonna plug. You're gonna see how good it fucking sounds. Let's get it. After that, it's just getting the snare. You're gonna want a really weird ass snare. I know all his beats might not use fucking weird ass shit, but trust the process. Gonna use my mixing preset. preset, or I'm gonna use a preset for this that I use. Super simple pattern. Remember, keep mixing as you go. Now, time to go back to the hi-hats, doing this shit again. And then we're just gonna mess with it, see if we get like a really cool bounce. Now we have a cool 808 pattern and all that other shit figured out. Now we're done with the beat, so I'm just gonna arrange everything and then let's just see what we get with it. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Please subscribe. I really do appreciate it. All of y'all, I really do. Just take a simple approach. You know you gotta use dark sounds, get that perfect sound selection. This is how you make an Xavier Wulf type beat. I pull up 3 blunts, lit up the road, so